Breath work need not be about sitting down still and not moving. In fact, as a mover, I think that breath work that synchronizes with movement is actually much more effective to help us with blood circulation and fluid circulation in the body. In fact, it also helped me with mental clarity and feeling joyful. So why is that so? It's simply because when we synchronize breath with movement, we're actually nourishing our joints, our soft tissue, our fascia, and of course our muscles with fluid and blood circulation, better fluid and blood circulation. As a result of that, every cell is rejuvenated. Therefore, when we move with synchronized breath here, it is almost like giving our body a kind of internal shower. Let's get started with synchronicity, moving with our breath. More upbeat kind of synchronizing breath with movement actually means you'll be working at a more percussive way, which means there'll be a little more pulsation and your body is a little bit more active in initiating the movement. It's almost like the breath becomes a kind of rhythm in your body. When we inhale normally, but feel like we're expanding out, okay, with the mouth closed. And when we exhale, we go into a slight curl. This is where we try to breathe out with our mouth, i.e. a little bit of like a little bit like as if somebody just suddenly squeezed the breath out of you, but fast, percussive. So it's not a long, it's not a slow squeezing the liquid out of the plastic kind of feeling. It's a quick, okay, so it's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So it's like inhale, expand, exhale, somebody just squeeze or try to like beat the breath out of you. Beat is not a very soothing word, so I try not to use it, but it's almost like somebody just squeeze the breath out of you quite quickly. That's in your curl, in your exhalation. Okay, so let's do it together. Here we go, creating a rhythm in our body with our breath. Inhale, exhale. I know this method of breath movement or breathing exercises is so unconventional that most of you might go, what? There are many types of breath that works in more percussive and rhythmic pace that is so effective and so good for us. So if you find yourself feeling a little bit weird, don't be, because the most important thing you need to focus on is how do you feel after that? Do you feel like smiling? Do you feel more open? I hope you do. Let's pick up the pace a little bit. We're going to do the in with the nose and out with the mouth with a slight squeezing sensation like we did earlier in the previous exercise. And this one, the pace is going to be a little bit faster, which means your spinal motion might reduce in a slight degree of motion. That's all good. Let's start. From here, we're going to prep ourselves up in the sandwich position again, bend our knees and start to go a little bit more percussive and go. Exhale. I hope you liked the breathing exercises just now. We went from a deliberate pace to something more percussive, a little bit more upbeat. Now let's then slow it down. The reason why we don't do too much is because for many of us who are new to this, having too much oxygen going into our brain especially, we might end up feeling a little bit dizzy, and we don't really want that. So I want to slow it down right now with something a little bit more calming and relaxing. Okay, find a comfortable sitting position. We won't be straightening the legs long. From here, you can bring it to a bend. Now, put your hands behind you. Okay, so look, my back is straight and slightly flat. And from here, we're going to just relax and slump our chest in. And this time, I'll use the word slump because that's what it is. Slump it in and look at my fingers. They are pointing forward, yeah? So it's important that our fingers follow the movement of our chest, going in or slumping or opening, expanding. In this, our fingers point backwards. Again, exhale and inhale. And exhale. And be sure to breathe in your full capacity. Doesn't matter if your belly expands. We don't want you to hold the breath. It's not a fitness exercise, okay? And let's do it again. To an exhalation and an inhalation. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, inhale. One last time. The exercises can be done in smaller repetitions to start with. So if this is your first time doing it, I suggest maybe do 10 breaths per repetition. That is one inhalation, exhalation considered as one breath, and 10 times of that, and then stop. See how you feel. If you like, just repeat one more rep and then you go on to the next one. Don't do too much. As mentioned just now, you may get too much oxygen to your head and you feel a bit dizzy after that, okay? As you go on progressing, you might start to do a little bit more on the upbeat percussive one, and keep to the same number of repetition for the slower one, because we actually want to increase the percussive breathing so that our body gets even more rhythmic, and we will be able to not just breathe and nourish our body, we are also able to kind of like build a little bit more pace for our cardio system. That's down the line. I hope you find the exercises easy to follow and the instructions are clear. If there's anything you're not sure of, you can always leave me a question or a comment in the section below. I'll be sure to reply as soon as I can, and also it makes me really happy if I know you have engaged with the content. Do give me a thumbs up if you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Double thumbs up. And yeah, also check out my other videos on posture, shoulder care, and spinal care. So that's it for now. Thank you for your viewership. Thank you for doing the exercises with me, and see you in the next video. Take care.